Yo, this is Ty, the official TAI. Welcome back to my channel. Today, in lieu of being purposeful, because that's what we do, right? That's what we do. Happy New Year. Yes, 2022, y'all. Let's get it. Leave all that drama behind. Leave them people behind. Leave them situations behind. 2022, I'm taking it. I'm owning it. I don't know about you. Comment below. Happy New Year. Let's get it. But what I'm really here for is the yo. What's up with this Omicron virus? Yeah, Omicron. This joint is crazy. At this point, it's in over like 30 states. The statistics is that this is more now than it was when coronavirus first came out 2 years ago. This is now in over 30 states and it's spreading rapidly. Stay away from people and be careful for 2022. This is you. This is your year, right? So act like it, please. Take care of yourself, please. But you know what? Even if you don't, you're still going to have to go back to work because right about now, the CDC, the president, all of them, all bets is off. People still going back to work. Some kids are still going back to school. Whatever the case is, they acting like, we just going to move on. Like they got to find something, right? So take care of yourself because if you don't, you're still going to have to go back to work within like 5 or 7 days, y'all. They are not caring about this anymore. CDC already said, depending on if you're in the healthcare field or not, boo-boo, you going back to work in about a week. Yeah, symptoms are no. Also, I got details for you for the extension of the federal student loans to May and not February. Yes, hallelujah for that one. Also, y'all, I got 2 states that's giving out stimulus checks, y'all. Literally $250 bi-weekly to its residents for the next 2 years. As well as another state that's actually giving out $1,000 to its residents before February of 2022. Stay tuned to see if you on that list, y'all. An earned income tax credit. Yes, the adult tax credit is what everybody like to call it. Y'all, it practically tripled. Stay tuned for that. Now, yes, it is geared more towards low-income families. However, this is mainly for adults, and you do not have to have a dependent to receive this. Yes, earned income tax credit pretty much tripled. So stay tuned to find out exactly by how much and who's actually eligible. Yes, you do not have to have dependents for this. And your SSI, Social Security, new 2022 payment schedules. We got that going on. You got your increases going on. Y'all are really getting money now. And I must elaborate. Do not throw any IRS forms away. There's 2 forms that's coming. One for child tax credit and one from stimulus checks. Both letting you know exactly how much you received in 2021. You will need these forms for 2022 when you file these taxes. Do not throw anything away from the IRS. Stay tuned to find out why. And of course, I got your pandemic EBT for school year 2021, 2022, as well as your emergency SNAP allotments for December and January. Yes, January 2022. Welcome back to my channel. So the new Omicron virus, the Omicron, it's spreading in over 30 states at the moment. Please be careful. And even if you're not, especially if you test positive for COVID, it was 10 days quarantine. It is now 7, and then you have to get back to work. And that's if you're in the healthcare field. 5 days of work if you're outside of that. And this is all irregardless of your symptoms. And in fact, the White House, as of right now, doesn't even plan on shutting down schools and businesses or anything like that anymore. So you have to take care of you for this new year. And another thing for the new year for us to be all excited for is the extension of student loan payments. Yes. Remember it was February 2022. It is now May of It is now May of 2022. Thank God. Yes, that is something that we all want to celebrate for the new year in 2022. Yes. If Congress doesn't go ahead and deplete them all by then. Comment below, praying hands. And I'm sure you want to find out what 2 states is getting these little stimulus checks going on right now. Yes, 2 states is getting stimulus checks. One, in fact, is getting a guaranteed $250 bi-weekly for the next 2 years. Real talk. Literally $250 every 2 weeks to this particular city's residents for the next 2 years. I'm just saying it's a test that they're going to do. It's 2 ways that they can actually distribute the money. Nonetheless, one of those states are in the Newark, New Jersey area. This is going to total about 6 to 12K. Basically, the state of New Jersey started their own UBI, the Universal Basic Income Program. It's a test pretty much to get to the lower income and see what they do with it for real. Because one, they have 2 phases they want to do it. One is by giving $250 away bi-weekly for the next 2 years. Or you're going to get 2 payments of... Or you're going to get 2 one-time payments of $3,000 a year. It's going to be 2 different phases. I guess they're going to do half 200 and the other half of the other 200 families and pretty much see if it makes your spending habits increase or helps your way of living. Either way, shout out to the state of New Jersey for the UBI, Universal Basic Income, for its lower income families, which will total up to 400 families, like I said, to be affected by this. And the state of Connecticut is also giving out their own version of UBI, Universal Basic Income, to its residents. Yes, a stimulus basically. And at this point, they want to actually give it to you before February of 2022. $1,000 that they plan on giving to lower income residents of the state of Connecticut. Contact your local office. January 19th of 2022, y'all. The IRS is going to be sending out two forms. I want you to keep it. You know how we all normally throw away the letters that come from the IRS? Basically because they let us know what money we have already had. This time you actually need it for tax purposes. In order to get the difference of what you're supposed to get in your child tax credit or the full amount that you're supposed to get from the stimulus checks that we all received this year, boo-boo, you want to keep all these stimulus checks. The form's actually going to be called 6475. It will tell you exactly how much you received for your household, and if you're owed any more, at tax time, you'll be given that difference. Yes, do not throw any mailings away that you received after the 19th of January of 2022. Also, the second letter that you received from the IRS, and that second letter that you're going to receive from the IRS is going to be about your child tax credit. Boo-boo, I'm going to really need you to hold on to that one, okay? Because for one, you want to claim the same child at tax time message, and that form number is 6419. It's going to tell you exactly how much you received from the IRS, even if they miss payments for you. You then will input that number when you file your taxes, and boo-boo, you're going to be given the difference. If you don't, how else will you get it? If you don't claim that child, you will owe that money back. I'm just saying. Either way, you do want to report both these forms when you file your taxes. Again, check your mail any date after January 19th of 2022 from the IRS. And regardless of what the media is telling you with the child tax credit, you're not going to owe this money back as long as you claim the same child and your income didn't increase drastically from the prior year. Because remember, this was an advance. So they're assuming that you're going to be making about the same amount, if not less. And don't forget, it is a credit. It's an advance credit. So you must claim this with that form I just said. Do not throw away that you get in January. This is a federal benefit for income earners that earn less than $42,000 in 2021. So there you go. The magic number is $42,000. This amount has pretty much tripled. But nonetheless, childless workers would get $543, okay? $543. But with the new American Rescue Plan, y'all, it was $543. It is now up to $1,502, y'all. Yes, for one individual person that made under $42,000 may well receive up to $1,502 from just EITC alone. Again, if you have dependents, of course, it's going to be a couple dollars more. However, if you are an individual and made less than $42,000, boo-boo, you may well be coming up on this as well. However, EITC is mainly for families, lower income families with dependents. With that being said, if you got kids, you're going to get up to 40% of your earnings back as a credit at tax time. You may well get up to 40%, I should say. Of course, all depending on your amount, depending on your income, your earned income. Also, just note that this refundable tax credit allows taxpayers who don't owe taxes, okay? Who don't owe taxes because, let's say you didn't make that much, but you did earn income. Listen to the words that I'm saying, okay? So you worked. You would have had to have worked is what I'm getting at, okay? Not just zero income earners. All right, so even if you don't owe taxes or you take an amount that is less than what is owed from your earned income tax credit, boo-boo, that will end up being a credit at tax time. It's going to be cash in your pocket. Do you understand what I'm saying? But again, I'm only here for entertainment purposes. So contact a tax professional or your advisor. And I got your 2021-2022 pandemic EBT. Yes, for school year 2021-2022. The states are Indiana, Michigan, Minnesota, New Mexico, North Carolina, and Ohio. Those dates, do you ask? Indiana, it has now changed to the last weekend of December, then quarterly. And again, this is for child care as well as school-age kids. Michigan, they're still saying on a monthly basis. Minnesota has 2 phases going on. September through December 2021, you should be receiving those benefits in February of 2022. Also, from January to May's benefits, you should be receiving that in June of 2022, and then so on and so on. Moving on, in New Mexico, it'll also be 2 increments in either January or February, depending on if you're already on SNAP versus not being on food stamps. North Carolina, they're saying by the end of January. And lastly, Ohio, they're saying by the end of December for November and the end of January for December. Again, that was your school year 2021-2022 pandemic EBT list. And here's a list of your January 2022 emergency SNAP allotments. Alabama, Georgia, Hawaii, Illinois, Iowa, Kentucky, Maine, Maryland, Michigan, New Jersey, North Carolina, Ohio, Oklahoma, Oregon, Pennsylvania, Rhode Island, South Carolina, Virginia, Washington State, West Virginia, Wisconsin, and Wyoming. And those dates do you ask? Alabama, February 4th, Georgia, January 27th through the 31st, Hawaii, February 4th, Illinois, January 21st through the 29th, Iowa, January 1st through the 10th, Kentucky, January 1st through the 19th, Maine, January 7th, Maryland, January 1st through the 31st, so all month long, Michigan, January 27th through the 31st, New Jersey, January 1st through the 5th, North Carolina, January 22nd through the 31st, Ohio, throughout the month, they're saying, Oklahoma, January 10th through the 15th, Oregon, January 10th, 28th, and February 1st, Pennsylvania, January 15th through the 29th, Rhode Island, January 3rd, South Carolina, January 1st through the 19th, West Virginia, January 16th, Washington State, January 1st and 2nd, then staggered throughout the month to the 20th, West Virginia, January 5th, Wisconsin, January 22nd, and lastly, Wyoming, as usual, January 2nd through the 5th.